Let's get rolling. It's 7:01. It's Wednesday, May 22nd, 2021, and I'll call the meeting to order. Those present, myself, Ed Evans, the chairman, Tom Manning, the secretary, and Bill Menser, who's an alternate, Lucas City, and for, let's say Scott. So there's three of us. And rather than go through the usual prologue, the CEO has advised us that the Color Elementary School application was messed up. It was incorrect date and not sent out in a timely fashion, and therefore we should continue this to June 9th.
Do you need a motion to continue to June 9th?
Yes, please.
No, you don't even, since it wasn't properly advertised, you really can't even open it. So it's just,
Okay.
it's just,
So we don't need to continue?
yeah, don't open it, just continue. It'll be opened on June 9th.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. We need a motion to continue, right?
No, you don't have a choice.
We
It is
don't.
continued.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And also ZVA 2104, which was the car wash on Long Hill Road, that has been withdrawn. So that will not be heard on the 9th. So that takes care of that part of business. John, is there any correspondence?
I'm sorry, say again? No correspondence.
Now, Dick Fitzgerald's letters here, is that for a reason or FYI?
He submitted it for the last meeting, and everything's carrying over. So if you want to wait to review it, whenever there's more members present, that's fine.
Well, actually, he had a new one today. And there's also that survey out by Kenton Frost taking care of, I believe, Dick's concerns. But okay. All right, let's get the minutes out of the way. Might as well do that before they pile up. So the first is March 10th, and somewhere in this file here. We didn't really need the whole legal description of Cutler Middle School. That was a waste of 2 trees. I have minutes here. Okay, the first set of minutes is March 10th. And, does somebody care to make a motion? A motion to approve minutes of March 10th.
I'll make the motion to approve the minutes of March 10th.
Okay, second. Bill Benson?
Bill
I read
Adams?
his left 2 seconds.
Oh, well, Bill Benson, you want to second that? If you want, I will. Okay, I have only one question. Page 2 indicated that I sat Doug Smith for Floyd because we lost some connection. So the voting was correct. Doug Smith on both of those. On page 3, the motion to adjourn show Floyd back in there and Scott out. So I don't know that Floyd came back in. And I don't know that Scott left. So maybe you can erase that and get something done. Subject to that, we'll move to approve. Tom's ready?
I didn't understand most of what you said. Sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. I sat Doug Smith to replace Floyd because Floyd, we lost his connection. Okay, so he voted on the 2 motions, but the motion to adjourn on the last page shows Floyd voting, but Scott Rosato, who was here, did not vote. So I don't know whether Floyd should be taken out and Scott put it in there.
What did it
No,
say?
that's fine. That's fine the way it is.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's play the same with Scott's for the motion to adjourn. Okay, all right, we're good. So all those in favor, subject to those corrections, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, opposed? We're carried. Okay, next is Wednesday, April 14th. A motion to approve? Somebody?
Make a motion to approve the minutes of April, what was it, 19th?
April 14th.
14th, okay.
Is that a second? Bill Melissa? I guess I'll second that. Any comments? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye.
Okay.
I guess that was 3. Any opposed? No? Okay. May 12th. It took me for a loop, but I was looking up the roll call and it said members absent. There's a Manny in there. Now, I don't know that we have any Mannies. I think that was Manning. Do we?
That's typo. We can change it. No problem.
All right, okay, that's good. I wondered who Manny was. It took me a while to figure it out.
My cousin.
Oh, yeah, it comes out all right. From Stonington Borough. Okay, motion to approve those minutes.
I'll make a motion
make
to
a-
approve the minutes with the correction.
Okay, and I think I heard Bill Munter in there trying to get a second.
I'll second that. Yes.
Okay. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, nobody opposed. It's good. So next thing we have here is old business.
There's no old business.
Okay, how about new? New apps?
There's no new business.
When is the Central Hall coming up?
I haven't heard back from the applicant, so if he doesn't respond in a timely fashion, we're gonna have to put it on just for denial.
Okay, so far, the next meeting, June 9th, is just on recover.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Okay, good. Staff report.
No staff report.
Okay, and then the quarterly planning and zoning newsletter that was in our package. Okay, next thing we do is have a motion to adjourn.
Before we do the motion, Ed, I'd
Yep.
like to ask Tom a question relative to what is the status of our meetings as far as getting back to the old way of doing business in person? Can you give us, you might not have
There's nothing set in
the
stone yet. They're reviewing it as the governor revises the executive orders. I think they're taking a slow tact on it, even if the governor does release. They're looking at least continuing Zoom meetings to the end of June and then looking at it then. So
Okay.
we really don't know as well.
I just want to go on record, and I talked to Ed earlier today, that at some point, I think it's imperative that we get back to doing things the old way, in-house, everyone in the same room. I find it very difficult to deal with the drawings in a Zoom situation. I don't know if anybody else has those issues, but it loses something. And a lot of the discussion that comes out of having people in the same room asking questions, it's not the same with Zoom. I don't care what anybody says. Something is lost. And the sooner we get back, I'll go on record right now, the sooner we get back to doing it the way we used to do it, can't be soon enough. Okay?
Agreed. So that shows up in the minutes.
I'd like to make sure that that does, and I think we as a committee here, we as a zoning board of appeals have lost something, and it's not the fault of anybody. It's the circumstance of the pandemic. But we got to get back to doing business the way we were doing it. Amen.
Is that a motion to adjourn?
And I'll
make a motion to adjourn.
All right, I'll second it.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Aye, we're adjourned at 7:12. Thank you all.
Okay. Everybody stay
Thank you,
safe.
guys. Have a great night. Good night,
Yeah,
Deb.
you too. Take care.
Good night.
Thank you, guys.
You're
Take
welcome.
care, Tom. Bye-bye.
Bye.